1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Amethyst? It's not a mushroom.
I think these are a little bit too girly for my vibe.
Amethrust.
Amethrust. Oh,
Absolutely not.
Amethrust.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your storyteller, your game master, your podcast dad, and with me as always are the members of Amethrust.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
My name's Taylor Ramone, and I'm playing Creed Stained. He is a Dracona warrior.
And I'm Fil Cieplak. I'm playing Deadbolt, a Slyborn Clank Rogue.
I'm Kirk Hamilton, playing Brandon Van Thousand III, playing a Galapaga Bard.
And I'm Leigh Eldridge playing Chanterelle, the Fungrel Sorcerer. Sporcerer.
Yes, a bunch of musicians from different backgrounds who have been legally compelled to form a supergroup, which has been named Amethrust due to some scheduling difficulties.
Yes, against my under duress, it has been named Amethrust.
It's half of the name you wanted. Yeah.
It's half the name you wanted, it's half the name the guys wanted.
Yay.
You played about half of your set and you were doing okay when you were interrupted by a silver Ed Sullivan, a silver Sullivan, if you will, who descended from the skies to herald the arrival of the Beatles, four massive extra-dimensional insects that appeared when the moon exploded due to a wormhole opening up at the center of it.
Oh no, all those poor people who are still up there.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
so if can we just pack up?
Yeah, well, we're done here.
We're done here, right?
Yeah, they probably don't need to do any more fundraising for the people on the moon on account of the moon explode.
Yeah.
But they have also committed the sin of interrupting your show. So I don't know how you feel about that.
Record
It's true.
scratch.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. We now return to our show, already in progress. The Silver Sullivan points at a spot at the center of the crowd as arrows of stone grow out of the sand to point at the same spot. The northern lights swirl down onto that point and coalesce into a malformed hulk of mashed together bodies holding musical instruments. There are four torsos and heads that emerge out of this sort of mass of flesh. A cute one, a quiet one, a smart one, and the drummer. You can tell it's a smart one because he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ah.
This Hulk grabs one of the festival goers that's in a Chanterelle t-shirt, and you can see like sort of Northern Lights magic happens around that person, and they are transformed into a go-go dress wearing screaming fan that's just staring up at the Beatles in the sky and screaming in delight and excitement.
Aurora Borealis?
The four torsos
At
of the
this
beast
time of
begin
day?
to play music, and tethers of energy seem to connect the creature and the Beatles in the sky, acting as an anchor, allowing them to like pull themselves out of this wormhole and into the universe that you currently occupy. As waves of sonic energy spread out and begin to transform more fans into, people in like suits with their hair grows into like mop top hair, and they sort of take on that sort of 60s Beatles fan look.
Oh my god, they're spreading Beetlemania.
Okay, I didn't think this was going to be our problem until they're messing with my fans. That is my source of income. I mean, I love them. They love me.
They're also interrupting our set.
Yeah, well, it wasn't going very well anyway.
I would like to note that I don't think I've stopped the music. I think there's still, like, maybe, you've stopped singing or whatever, but, like, it's still, like, still going. And
Please don't stop the music.
yeah, I'm not going to stop.
Never going to stop. Never going to give you up.
But I don't like the look of this, so I think I would like to actually hop off the stage and just kind of disappear, hide in the crowd.
Okay, I am going to actually spend a fear to act first.
Sure.
And the Beetle Hulk is going to use an ability. It's called Tormented Screams in the book, but we're going to call it Excited Screams. As just playing their music cause all of the fans around them to start screaming. And I'm going to need all PCs to make a presence roll to resist the sound of fans screaming for someone other than you.
This is a reaction roll?
This is a reaction.
Yeah,
roll,
okay.
2d12?
Yep. Ooh.
And the target is 13. So let's just go around. What did Creed get?
8.
You lose a hope, and I gain a fear for each person that fails.
Okay.
Those of you that succeed do still need to mark a stress, but
I got a 10, so I also fail. So I lose a hope.
You lose a hope, yeah.
I got a 19.
Okay, so you succeed, so you just mark stress, you don't lose hope, and I don't gain fear from that.
I also got 19. I succeed because I assume that they're screaming for me.
Still haven't put it together. Great.
All cheers are good cheers.
Mhm.
So what happens to us who fail? Like, what is?
I think you're just like, the sound is terrible to you, you know? It's,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I have like a PTSD flashback of when I was an idol and like all the people screaming in the audience, like it with this like high pitched, and I'm like, and then I lose hope.
Yeah, we like have a little flashback scene of you just trying to like get to a carriage and like people like tearing at your clothes. And, like,
I have stalkers, etc.
Are you done, Stu? Or are you
I
gonna
am
go?
done for now. That is
Okay.
their move. I guess they'll like the Hulk's like is moving towards you, I guess.
Okay, because I would say that because I had the plan of kind of like disappearing into the crowd to hide. So I think with the sound, maybe the music kind of like it does the like loop. When your record like it does that for like a couple seconds, and then it gets back on track, and then I hop into the crowd and I try to disappear.
Okay. Do you want to make a roll to hide, or do you have an ability that lets you hide?
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna try to hide, but whenever I become hidden, I become cloaked instead, which is like super hide.
Okay. Give me, I guess it would be a finesse roll to hide.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spend a hope.
And you're hiding from this thing, so I think the difficulty is 13,
Yep.
if I'm reading this stat block correctly.
Correct. Okay, so that is gonna be with fear. 14 with fear.
You are hidden from this beetle Hulk, but in response, since it's fear, I'm going to make a move, and it reaches out and grabs another like fan and just like absorbs them into itself and clears the point of stress it spent on that screen.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna say that I'm like also starting to like creep up, like moving through the crowd towards it, but I'll pass the spotlight to you guys before I get too close.
While your loop is still going, Bran's going to add his own loop onto that and keep going. And he's going to do a rally cry.
Ooh, okay.
He's just going to yell out, Amethrust, be relentless, like a dog with a bone. And everyone is going to get a D6,
Oh,
including me.
Nice.
what does it do?
Once per session, describe how you rally and give yourself and all allies a rally die. Level 1 is a D6. A PC can spend their rally die to roll it, adding the result to their action roll, reaction roll, damage roll, or to clear a number of stress equal to the result.
Ooh,
At the end of each session, clear all unspent rally dice.
that's pretty good.
Okay. The spotlight is still with y'all.
I'm gonna say, I think it's time I put down my axe and pick up my sword. And grabs his long sword
That's my move. That's all I do. No.
that's been on his back the whole time. And I'm going to, I guess, try and move through the crowd towards this abomination and try and go in for an attack.
Okay. I think you can close to melee with this thing.
How far away is it from the stage?
I'm going to say it is within close range to the stage.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, because I think
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I have like a deft maneuvers where I can like move within, sprint
Yeah.
anywhere within a far range without making an
Okay,
agility roll.
we'll say it's far range then.
that would also make sense because like I could have gotten to it like
Yeah.
within because you can on your turn you can move up to close and do a thing,
Mm.
but like yeah.
So let's
if
say it's at far range because you can get there with def maneuver.
so you just sprint through the crowd.
And I go
Really
in,
fast crowd surfing.
yeah, just like really efficient, just like
Yeah.
Do you have to spend
You ever
a stress for that or anything, or is it
you
just
do it with
free?
arms wide open.
New arms wide open. I
Just
do my
Jesus
best.
pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then fall into this. Fall
I was
into
gonna
the
say,
crowd.
you ever see Matt and Kim? Kim just like literally runs over the crowd.
I have seen Matt and Kim, but it was not what happened.
Mm.
We were in a small tent, and then there was a fire alarm that went off.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I go in with my longsword, and I'm going to go try and strike at this thing.
Okay, make your attack roll, please.
Ooh, 8 plus 4, 12, 13. And I'm going to use my Slayer dice for Call of the Slayer to add a d6 to that roll. So we add a d6. So 10, 18, plus 1, 19.
Okay, that will hit. That was with fear, though, yes? Yeah. So you can roll damage, but then the spotlight will fall back to the Hulk.
10 damage.
That beats its threshold, so it's going to take a point of damage.
Sick.
Or I guess it marks 2 damage because it beat the first threshold. So okay,
So it took a major damage.
it took a major damage, which of the four do you slice into? The cute one, the quiet one, the smart one, or the drummer?
The cute one.
Okay. You slice into the cute one, marring his perfect face.
The converted fans are like, ah!
Leave him alone!
He's got a thing against cute things.
Ah.
And then in response, the destructible feature adds back a hit point when it takes major damage.
Ooh.
And then it is going to take a swing at you with its flailing limbs, which means it can attack all targets within close range, but there's only one of you, and it will make an attack roll. I roll a d20.
That doesn't seem fair.
No.
Well, they rolled a 2 plus 4, so that's a 6, which I think means that they miss.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't beat your evasion. So they're just kind of clumsily swinging at you, and you just hear it's like going. They're just going, "We're the Beatles," swinging at you, and they miss.
Great. Also, because I'm Dracona, I have a breath weapon. I just forgot to mention that until now, but
And
I'm not
that
using it.
Is everything the Beetle Hulk can do for now. You do notice that when you slice across the cute one of the like big beetles in the sky kind of like recedes a bit into the wormhole.
Okay. I am ready and positioned for something, but Chanterelle, you haven't gone yet. So if you
Yeah.
wanna...
So I'm going to stay on the stage for now
Mhm.
because I have a good vantage point from up here. And I'm going to use my dual staff, which just looks like a microphone stand, to, I guess, shoot some bolts of magical energy at the weird thing over there that's disrupting stuff. So I just make an attack roll
That is correct.
with it uses
Intelligence.
instinct.
Instinct. Sorry.
Yeah. So that is 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, so that hits. And that was with fear.
Yes, just barely. So that does a d6 plus 3. Okay, so that's 9 magical damage.
Okay, so that also beats its first threshold, so it takes major damage. But then again, with its passive, recovers and an additional hit point.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading this wrong. They're destructible, so they take extra damage.
Ah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, they're destructible, so they
Not
lose damage.
indestructible.
Misread it, so...
So it's down 2 extra? Then
It's like
what?
Yes.
flammable and inflammable.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you wanna beef up this creature, you could just do it the way you were doing it.
We'll see. It might activate a secondary ability.
Oh, okay. Or you could just like burn a fear and be like, actually, all of this fear, it turns out
I could do that, yeah.
it just comes back together.
So for now, I think, what were you which of the 4 were you targeting?
Okay, remind me, there's the drummer, there's...
The cute one.
The cute one, the quiet one, the smart one.
Cute one we've already attacked if we want to focus fire.
Yeah, let's focus fire.
Okay, so your bolt of magic slams into the cute one,
Yeah.
and it disintegrates into...
Chanterelle also has a problem with being called cute. She was called cute a lot as a child performer. So
Oh, child performer. That makes a lot of sense
as
now.
as she like shoots the bolts of magical energy, she's like, "Don't call me cute. I'll mess you up."
As it is...
She says very cutely.
As it's destroyed in magical energy, it screams, "No, I'm supposed to be the one that survives to the end." And that one of the beetles now like fully recedes into the wormhole.
Oh, okay.
And it is...
I
Back
think
to
they
me.
might be connected. I don't know if anyone else noticed.
No, yeah, that mate we saw.
Because you rolled a fear, it's back to me.
Mhm.
And one of my GM moves, I'm just gonna say some stuff happens around you. There's like chunks of the moon are now falling. One smashes in and destroys the mushroom tent.
Oh no.
Another one like smashes into the Johnny statue and it crumbles.
Ooh, okay.
My statue.
And I'm gonna spend a point of fear to go again. And now have the Hulk is going to swing again at Creed. I think this time it will hit you, as that is a 20 total.
Mhm.
A dirty 20. The damage is 1d20 physical damage.
Ooh.
Yikes.
So that is 8 physical damage.
That's just my minor damage.
I think meets it, beats it, probably.
Beats it, yeah.
So that becomes major damage. So you mark 2 hit points of damage.
I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to take a stress. Because I'm Dracona, I can reduce an amount of HP by 1.
Okay. This is just as the drummer just hits you with drumsticks a bunch.
Ow, ow, ow.
And the spotlight returns to one of you.
Yeah, I would love to appear
Yep.
next to Creed from the shadows. It's almost like active camo, just like drops. Like
The beat drops as well on
Yeah.
the music that's playing.
I've been waiting the whole time. Unfortunately, it's been building for a little too long. I'm just like waiting. And then it drops, and then I come in and I just there's like a second build up. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no. I'm just like I've been standing beside Creed this whole time, just invisible.
No, the beat drops, yeah.
The beat drops, and I'm gonna try to stab the Hulk. So this is something I'm not entirely sure. Is I am hidden, so like the fact of being hidden, I don't know if that like gives me advantage on the attack. I know there's like a condition hidden somewhere, so I think if I'm hidden, I have advantage on the attack. But then like as soon as I attack, I reveal myself. So
Yep.
I'm like,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
In lieu of looking it up, I would
Yeah.
say let's go.
so I decloak, wait for the drop, and I stab. Okay, so that's a high roll, but it's going to be with fear. That's a 23-25.
That will hit for sure.
Okay. And you know what? For the sake of the drop, I'm going to use the rally die for the damage. I get a D6 because of sneak attack,
Mhm.
and then I get a D8 just for my dagger.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nice.
Dang.
Damn. So 16 plus 2. So 18.
So that beats all of its thresholds. So this is going to be severe damage, which means it's going to take 4 damage total because of destructible.
Okay.
These fragile British boys.
And yeah, I'll shank the smarmy one. Smart one.
The smart one, the one with the glass. Yeah, you drive your dagger right between those glasses, and he goes, "Oh no!" And it just kind of slumps. It doesn't disappear with magic before, but another one of the beetles does retreat into the wormhole. And it's now my turn. I'm gonna start spending some fear, like my life depends on it.
Yeah.
To maybe take a couple actions here. So we're gonna use another one for the pile, as it's not even just that it's like grabbing fans, it's like the rabid fans that have been turned now start like throwing themselves onto the Hulk, and it starts like absorbing them, and is going to, I'm going to spend 4 fear to do it 4 times, as 4 fans throw themselves on it and recovers all 4 of those hit points. As sort of a lifeless version of the smart one kind of comes back to action a little bit, but it's not moving particularly quick.
The glasses are cracked.
Yeah, the glasses are definitely cracked.
Tape forms on the bridge.
It's in its Yoko era.
Another head pops out and just goes, number 9.
Tired of being stressed, tired of being depressed, tired of needing more, receiving less, having my needs addressed, having my needs all met. Tired of being at my wit's end, tired of losing all my friends, tired of being a trend, tired of hearing you're immense. Tired of not sleeping well, walking on your eggshells, tired of you raising hell, casting spells, ringing my bell when I meant well. Tired of your politics, tired of your music, tired of you throwing fits, now that you're alone, maybe you can think about it, but I doubt it. Mostly I'm just tired of you. Mostly I'm just tired of you. Tired of not writing hits, tired of getting sick, tired of falling out, tired of petty words coming from my big mouth. Tired of getting my hopes up, tired of choking up, tired of my bad luck, tired of my hurt feelings keeping me up, running amok. Tired of therapy, tired of talking about my empathy, about how they don't care for me, but I hate that sympathy. Mostly I'm just tired of you. Mostly I'm just tired of you. Never as tight as when I talk to you. Mostly I'm
I'm going to spend one more point of fear to have all of the fans scream again, and I'm going to need everyone again to make a presence reaction roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
15.
15.
What do we have to get?
13.
13.
Okay. And it's meet it beats it?
Yeah.
Can I use they love me, they really love me because I'm delusional?
You have to spend the point of hope, but if you've got
Yep.
the point of hope, yes.
You can also use your rally die.
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, okay, I'll do that instead. I only need 2, so.
Okay.
There you go.
So everyone succeeded?
Yeah.
So you all mark a point of stress,
Okay.
but otherwise you resist the screams. And I don't get any fear from that.
Has anyone taken substantial stress so
I have
far?
I have
2.
2.
3.
3. Okay.
But it is back to you.
I know I just went, but this is not like an action. I'm going to encourage and inspire Creed to like fuck him up. And I'm going to spend one of my inspirational words
Mhm.
to let you clear a stress or a hit point, your choice, as I have appeared from who knows where and tell you to fuck him up. You can do it.
Yeah, he flexes. He locks both of his. No, just kidding. Yeah, he cocks his arms with his sword in it and is like ready to go. And we'll rush in and try and take out the drummer because he's like battering on his brain.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Whoa, hello. It's a 12.
Ooh, nice. 19, 20.
20? Okay, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
8. And then I'm going to use the not inspiration.
Rally die.
Rally dice. 10. Plus 3,
so
13. Yeah.
Okay, so that beats its minor damage threshold, so it does major damage. Means it does 3. As you hack at the drummer's arms and face, destroying it, and once again, a third beetle sinks back into the wormhole.
Okay.
Was your attack roll with fear?
No.
No. With hope. So you get a point of hope,
Yay.
and another PC can act.
All right. We have
Focus fire.
Yeah. We have said this is within far range, correct? From the stage?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use an ice spike. So I make a specialist roll to summon a large ice spike within far range. If you use it as a weapon, make the specialist roll against the target's difficulty instead. On a success, deal d6 physical damage using your proficiency.
By specialist, do
So-
you mean spellcast?
I guess? So that is 2d12 for a spellcast roll?
And then you use your,
Spellcast, whatever stat you use with your spellcast.
which is on your
Oh, here, yeah,
wordsmith card.
Presence.
Yeah.
So I add +2 to that. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, is that with hope or fear?
With hope.
You're gonna hope. 15 hits.
Nice.
So roll damage.
So I'm going to roll on a success deal d6 physical damage using my proficiency, which again is presence? No.
So your proficiency
oh, just the
is
one.
1. So basically, that's just how many dice you roll.
Okay, so just roll
yeah,
1d6.
you just, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my rally dice for this. And that is
Nice.
an 11.
Okay. So that
11 physical damage.
physical damage. Okay.
Focusing fire.
You focus the ice spike into the quiet one, fitting that he was the last one you noticed. The spike drives through the torso of the quiet one, and the Hulk sort of stumbles around and then falls over, and the Northern Lights energy kind of dissipates away from it and sort of starts turning people back into their normal selves as the last beetle sort of recedes into the wormhole and it begins to close. The moon's still destroyed,
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
The tides!
No.
and you look around, the Silver Sullivan seems to have disappeared. The festivals and ruins of chunks of the moon keep falling and hitting stuff still, and the crowd has started dispersing, running away from, falling meteors and stuff.
I'm just going to try to like get like a chant going and be like, Amethrust. Amethrust. Can I get the crowd to start
Give me a presence roll to try and convince the crowd.
Oh, I'm going to use my experience perfect pitch to just like mimic.
Yeah, spend your point of hope and do that.
That is going to be with fear, but yeah, that's 25. I do it pretty well.
I think you do pretty well. Yeah, that's the lowest, the next lowest down from being like an impossible task, like
Yeah.
godly task. So yeah, you start doing that, like speakers activate through whatever clank powers you have.
I like synchronize it with the music that's been
Yeah.
playing this whole time. So it's like it's building up again after that previous drop, and then now it's like in the music. It's like Amethrust.
The crowd is enraptured, and they all like turn around to listen and like start cheering Amethyst. They don't even notice like meters are still falling and like fully killing people that have turned around to like listen.
I
to
did
you.
roll with fear, so you know,
Yeah.
somebody dies.
So yeah, that's my GM action. Is the environment is still being destroyed around you.
What was this festival called again?
This festival was called the.
Does it have a short name?
No.
Oh.
Johnny insists that everyone reads the whole name every time.
And this is the Stompclap Desert?
It's the Stompclad Desert, yeah.
Thank you, Stompclap Desert. We are Amethrust. And we're here to rock you, I guess. Right?
You might. Bran puts a hand on the microphone. It's like, you might want to not use the phrase "rock you" while their meteor's falling.
We're here to like blow your minds or whatever.
Oh, and this hits some guy in the head, brain explodes.
Cut to whatever Fugazi's version of TMZ is of like these like people that are a little too old to be doing this are gathered around a like eye stone, a giant crystal monitor, and they're like, "Can you believe that she said we're here to rock you when someone was literally being rocked?"
It's the T.F.B.Z. because distance is measured in fruit baskets.
And then she said, "We'll blow your minds," and that dude's head literally exploded. Like, what is going on with Chanterelle right now? Someone takes a big sip of coffee.
Of a giant, yeah.
Giant coffee.
But that's later. That's not right now.
And then we cut back to now.
I guess we start the song back up. We get you guys.
Yeah.
I'll just start singing some nonsense for a bit until you guys get back on stage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, are we like in danger? Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Do we need to get out of here?
It's really up to you.
Should we be doing something instead of finishing our set? Tell everyone to run, maybe?
Fine. If everybody could move calmly towards the exit,
Or find shelter?
or find shelter that can shelter you from falling moon, maybe you should do that. Please calmly move.
Oh yeah, very calm.
As soon as you ask people to calmly, like stepping out from the crowd is a chicken Aarakocra person. And he goes, "The sky is falling! Run!" And everyone starts freaking out, and it's chaos. No one is being calm.
I tried, okay?
I would like to
literally
pull
tried.
out my walkie-talkie.
Rocky talkie.
Rocky-talkie, sorry. Because I think I was planning on using this contact
Mhm.
to get myself into the festival,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to use to get out of the festival. So I think I grabbed the Rocky-talkie, and there's like I think what did we decide? Like a common or like a frequenter of the festival. It's been it's their 10th year here or
They've
something.
been here every year or
Every year.
whatever.
And their name is
Actually, I have another pitch though. It
Yeah,
could
go
be
for it.
one of the like people that like put up all of like the tents and venue stuff, like a real like Teamster type person. that
Sure,
work
yeah.
for your underworld connections.
Yeah, they owe me a favor. So I'm gonna say I don't have a name for them. If anyone has a suggestion for a name, maybe Stu, if you have an idea for a name. But
Steve.
Let's go with some real like I don't know. Let's just lean into the mob thing. It's a real like Italian name.
Okay,
Giuseppe.
Giovanni?
Yeah, it's
Giuseppe?
let's go with Giuseppe.
okay. It's Giuseppe, and I gotta choose one fact from the following list. I don't know. I'll say they owe me a favor, but they're a little hard to find. So they're somewhere here
Mhm.
amidst the chaos. But if we can find them, they can get us out.
Okay. I think you're gonna need to give me. It's gonna be an instinct roll to try and track them down.
Ooh.
As like over the like Rocky Talkie, it's kind of breaking up because of moon interference.
I wonder if I can help because I have a thing called Fungal Network.
Mhm.
I make an instinct roll to use use the mycelial array to speak with others of my ancestry, and we already established there's a bunch of fungal here somewhere.
Okay.
So maybe one of them has seen him.
Yeah, because I think anyone can potentially help me if they spend a hope, as long as it makes sense, I guess. So like,
Yeah.
If-
If you want to spend a hope to,
Sure.
yeah, because my
or the
instinct,
option,
I have negative instinct.
the result that you could go the other way of you can spend a hope to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have +2
Chanterelle
instinct.
find it?
So
I have no hope though, so I can't. You have to help me.
well, I can just try and do
You
it.
just try
Maybe you
and
just
do it,
well, in the fiction we just explain that what's
Okay.
going on. I'm like, oh, I can just like ask around.
So
Sure.
You're looking for a pigeon person.
Okay.
As previously established, all Teamsters and the constructor people are bird people.
Wow. Okay.
Why didn't you let me roll?
Well, you could have rolled.
Did your thing let you roll with advantage, did it say?
No, it's just on a success.
Hmm.
No, I don't have advantage.
You try and reach out to the mycelium network. You're kind of trying to commune with it. It's screaming because, as previously established, a piece of the moon slammed into the big mushroom tent.
Yeah, and maybe it's like also the desert, so it's been hard to kind of establish. Okay, I also, Stu, you get a fear
Okay, so they're here somewhere. How did you attempt to contact them?
with the mycelial
Okay.
network.
Because I guess I used the walkie-talkie to make contact, but they're just
You
like,
can make a quick GM move to have a piece of the moon like fully like just soar, like burns overhead of you guys and like takes out the whole backing of the stage.
yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I think we should leave.
Great idea. Creed grabs his sword and his guitar and puts his guitar on his back with the strap and is getting ready to navigate and maybe push through this crowd.
Okay, you start pushing through the crowd. Crotch Stain is like running up on the stage. Is like, so bad news, all your bags are destroyed, but I'm still alive, so that's a good thing.
Great.
Can you get us out of here?
I do have the return tickets for the ferry, so it's very important that you keep me alive.
Okay.
Fine, someone carry him.
I'll carry him.
Puppies!
Puts Crotch Stain on his shoulders.
I can only describe him as damp.
Maybe he can I'm also very tall, but maybe he can help us navigate.
Can I attempt to try to make contact with this
For sure,
contact of
yeah.
mine? The mycelium network seems to be. I honestly
It's
think.
down. Sorry.
I don't know. I think it's a hoax. It's a. I think that.
No, it's real. You just don't know because you're not me.
Cut back to the TMZ room. Deadbolt says, mushroom people aren't real? Deadbolt, a racist?
He's a shroomist.
Yeah. Anti-shroomite.
Okay, I'm gonna make this instinct roll, but it's probably gonna suck.
Well,
Okay, it is at least with hope. I rolled 13 minus 1, 12.
I think with hope, you do eventually locate. He was actually just behind the stage,
Yeah, of course.
and you see him, and he's like, oh, hey, Deadbolt. Well, what can I do for you? It's this little puffed out chest pigeon guy in a like white button down and black slacks.
We need a quick extraction. Can you get us out of here? And then I there's maybe a moment of hesitation, but I'm just like stare at him with the angry eyes again. Or no, it's squinty eyes. It's like, don't forget who you're talking to.
We maybe have a private boat that are used, to make sure that we can get things here easier, but after this, we're clear, you know what I'm saying? I don't owe you nothing anymore.
I'll pass it along to the family.
See that you do. Or you'll be hearing from the union.
I'm confused. How is a boat going to get us out of the desert?
we took a boat to get here.
Yeah, but then we had to take a cart for ever.
Well, there's not going to be a line of carts this time.
Why wouldn't there?
Tell me you got a quick way out of this desert.
Hey, we can all stop prevaricating and start moving, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's get a move on.
Beat our feet.
Don't know what you're saying.
Well, that seems like a you problem. Follow me, it's just down here, and he brushes off some sand, and there's a manhole cover that he fends.
Ew.
Even desert's got sewers, lady.
Thank God.
Actually, I don't mind being underground.
Creed
I
jumps
thought
in.
mushrooms liked poop.
Ew.
I guess we're not supposed to talk about that. Yeah, Creed just jumps into the
It's called
manhole.
compost.
It is the sewer that has been serving all of the public toilets set up around
Ugh.
here.
They have an
It's-
actual sewer and not just porta potties.
Mhm.
That's surprising for a
Still
Birmingham.
some
Magical porta potties.
There was Yeah. still some infrastructure left over after the destruction of the Folklands.
Yeah, I guess there was infrastructure before.
For some reason, all that was left was the toilets.
They weren't quite built to handle this level of stuff. Elves don't really poop all that often. They got their etherealness or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is our boat. It's just a regular little rowboat.
In the sewer?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I take Crotch Stain off my shoulders and put him in the boat and try and wipe off my neck, even though we're in a poopy sewer.
Yeah, well,
I mean, there's just a certain level of moisture that one can tolerate.
It just it does linger despite your best efforts.
Gross.
I call that one the stick around special.
Why? Good. Don't answer that.
Because it sticks
So-
around and I'm special.
I'm dissociating.
Okay, but
I don't think you usually
But are
get to
you-
state that. You just kind of do it.
Wanted the attention.
Well, nobody was paying attention. Chanterelle was just sticking pills in her mouth.
I'm dissociating. Hop, hop.
nom, 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 nom.
Waka, waka, waka.
I'm just going to go to a higher plane of existence for a little while. Let me know when we get there.
Well, if you could do that while rowing, that'd be great.
I don't row.
Oh no, I got this. I owe your buddy a favor. I'll row. And plus, I also want to get out of here. So
We also can't take jobs away from unions.
Exactly. Yeah. This is a union job, lady.
I never said I wanted to take it. I respect unions.
Strangely.
Well, you
Okay,
really gotta-
unions are great. Let's row.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to need you to do a presence roll to lie.
How is
about
it
respecting
lying?
Unions. There's not a chance Chanterelle respects unions.
Mm.
That's actually a critical success.
Double twos?
It doesn't matter what they are as
Yeah.
long as
Oh.
they're doubles. It's a critical success.
Yeah. All those various pills and things have
The
just...
pitcher man stares at you for a second as if he's suspicious. He's like, I knew there was something I liked about you. And just starts rowing. The rest of yous could learn a lesson about respecting unions from her.
See? She says to someone off in the distance.
So she pays her workers adequately despite selling shifty products.
Well, how do you think I guarantee their loyalty?
Not fear?
No.
Crash Dane's just
They
looking at a
love me.
newspaper that says Chanterelle busts unions and he's confused.
I've never once busted a union in my life. Whether the people that work for me have, I can't say.
I didn't say anything. Are you reading my thoughts while I read this paper?
No. Yes. Maybe.
He just pulls a little pocket light and shines it in your eye.
Pupils are very dilated.
Yeah, that makes sense. At least it's quiet.
Start singing to myself. The acoustics
So,
in
what are you
here
guys
are
gonna do after
great.
this? I think Amethrust is gonna be a big deal.
Wait, who?
Amethrust,
Well-
you guys.
Who's that?
We do have at
The
least
band you're
one
in?
song.
We're in a band.
I guess it's more of a group.
I'm a solo act.
What was the
am I
name of
doing
our
in a
song?
Band?
I don't know.
Paying out your contractual obligations.
That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is paying out your contractual obligations. I like it.
Play Freebird.
I mean, if it was successful, if people liked it.
I told you guys I do need a hit to get rid of this curse.
But was it a hit though?
Wait,
It could be.
you're cursed?
So if we get back and record it properly and release it,
Mm-hmm.
just completely ignoring that.
I'm gonna need songwriting credits on this.
Absolutely not. I wrote all the lyrics.
We wrote the music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I performed the music that was entirely different.
Yeah, and you'll get a performer credit.
Therefore, I'm gonna sing it that way on the album.
Late Stage Records does own all of the music that you performed. Just to be clear about that. You can get a credit, sure.
That's how you get residuals.
Oh, we're getting residuals?
No,
Didn't think so.
No.
Well, we can negotiate later. Once
so
we're
you
out of,
negotiated previously when you signed the contract.
we can negotiate later.
Again, no.
We
no,
have
the contract is
individual
binding.
we have individual contracts, but Amethrust does not have a contract.
That's all in the contract. Check your contracts. It's in there.
I'll have my people.
In
call
the
your
event
people.
of forming
Where are
of a
your
super
people?
group.
Ignores that.
I mean, it was maybe a bit of a short second episode, but as you lazily row along the poo-stained sewers of the Folklands out into the Dire Strait, you start planning your future career as a group, maybe under duress, but definitely that will be your future. We leave Fugazi once again, and here is a song from a band we like.
Doesn't matter what you say, he's probably gonna stay. Once he's in Baskin, she wanted it the last time, so this time it must be the same. I said you don't get to leave this fucking game. He said, she said, he said yes. She said, he said, she said no. He said, she said, he said bitch, what? Sober up. He promised two was better than one, and that his friends, yeah, they should get to come. Don't be a bum, you're such a whore. Passed out, hit the floor. Do you want some more? He said, she said, he said yes. She said, he said, she said no. He said, she said, he said bitch, what? Sober up. Sober up.
That was Dead Ex-Girlfriends and their song Sober Up. And in the middle of the episode, you heard Tired of You by Fake Shark featuring Fionn. If you enjoyed this little one-shot of Daggerheart returning to Fugazi, please drop a review and give us a rating, preferably 5 stars, on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify or whatever app you use if they'll let you. You can also find Dungeon Punks on YouTube, so head on over there and subscribe to the channel. Maybe go through and like all the videos, why not? If you want to support us even further, you can subscribe to our Patreon. For only $5 a month, you will get talkback episodes, bonus games, deleted scenes from each episode, and other fun stuff. Check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. If you want to chat to us about these episodes, you can hit us up on our Discord channel or find us on social media. Links to all of that stuff is in the description of this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.